Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Links to my website will be down below in the description. My name is Jocelyn and I am just going to be doing a collective reading like I usually do. This isn't for like any particular astrological event. This is honestly just because I want to. And I've been picking up on a lot of, I want to say a lot of heavy energy lately. Well, maybe it is heavy energy, because I was gonna say like maybe it's not heavy. Maybe heavy is the wrong word I'm trying to use to describe it here, but I don't know. We'll see. It's heavy. It feels a little intense. But we'll see what the cards tell me. I am using the Tarot of the Divine deck here. I like telling you all which decks I'm using just in case you feel drawn to get them yourself. I am also using my Green Witches Oracle deck. So go ahead, take a deep breath in. And let's see what message Spirit has for you all today. Let's put the deck here. Pull my little desk closer to me. Okay, Spirit. Interesting. So we have the Page of Wands and the Four of Wands coming out here. There's lots of energy. A sacred union is happening here. This could be between you and another person. This could be between you and I heard like a job opportunity. Something is coming together. And there's lots of excitement, there's lots of energy, there's lots of joy around it. And it's bringing emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment. You have been asking for this for a very, very long time. And you've been putting in the work. Like Spirit just said, you've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the time, the effort, the energy, the everything. You deserve whatever you have been asking for so long. The Hermit, what did I just say? You've been putting in the work. You've been doing the self-reflection. You've been doing the introspection. You've been doing the work on yourself to feel like you deserve this. To feel like you are worthy of having this. I just heard your journey's not quite over. We have the Eight of Wands and the Devil card that just fell out there. The Eight of Wands and the Devil. Things are moving a little bit quickly, or they have been moving a little bit more quickly than what you're used to. You're probably used to asking for something and then it taking forever to get here. And that's kind of what happened with this, but now you're starting to see everything starting to speed up. Everything is like boom, 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 boom. And you're like, whoa. And with the Devil card, I'm not gonna lie, I usually, that's not the word I wanted to use. I do see this card in this reading specifically more as a warning to not fall back into old habits just because you're happy, just because you think, oh, like everything is fine now, I can just let go and relax and not care. You still have to be putting in the work that you have been putting into yourself because that is what has led you to getting what you want, and you have to maintain it. We have the Ace of Cups coming out halfway. There's like people pleasing in here. Not feeling good enough for others, not feeling good enough in general, constantly overgiving. You're in a state right now where you're giving a lot to others and to other things, but you're also trying to balance that with giving it to yourself. And I think it's coming out halfway because Spirit is saying you need to fully give to yourself right now. It's time to shift. Yes, it's okay to give to others. Yes, it's okay to be generous and be nice and thoughtful and everything towards others. But you also can't properly do that if you are not giving back to yourself as well. We have the Seven of Coins and the Ace of Coins coming out as well. Reward. Your hard work finally coming into fruition. So we've seen literally like throughout this entire reading so far, we have seen multiple confirmations of whatever you have been working towards, whatever you have been asking for, praying for, manifesting, maybe doing spell work on. It is coming into fruition. It is coming into reality. And it is bringing new abundance, new security, a new foundation. A seed has been planted and it is starting to grow. But you have to maintain it. We have the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Underneath of that, the Eight of Coins. Don't get distracted and lose sight of what you've been working so hard towards. Don't get distracted and lose sight of what you have been working so hard towards. Remind yourself of why you wanted this in the first place. Remind yourself of why you have been working towards this in the first place. As you know, I split the deck. The Empress. Spirit wants you to embody a state of love here. A state of love and gratitude. Sorry, that was loud. I fucked up my shuffle of my cards. But the Empress, she's very nurturing, she's very giving, she's very, she's the mother. I'm hearing womb energy, creation energy. You're meant to be in a creative flow, creative state. The Divine Feminine deals with the more creative side of life because the Divine Feminine creates life, builds life. What's underneath of that? The Two of Cups was underneath the Empress. Again, things are coming together. I don't necessarily get the sense that this is romantic, but again, take it how it resonates. I know the imagery with the Four of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Cups can all make it seem like this is romantic energy in play, and it very well could be for you. But again, for others of you, this is a job opportunity. This is maybe getting into that college that you have been so desperately wanting to get into. Getting that job promotion, being able to move to another state or country, or get an opportunity to travel. Things are coming together, things are balancing themselves out because you have been putting in the work, and Spirit wants you to be in this state of love and gratitude and flow and creativity, because that is what's going to help propel you even further into this. So let me shuffle this one more time. These oracle cards one more time. Let's see the continuation here. Sun, healing energy, happiness, joy, and comfort. It's just like back to that Page of Wands. There's this joy, this happiness, this excitement. We have Sage, wisdom, purification, and harmony. The wisdom that came from the Hermit, this journey that you're still kind of in. You're kind of coming out of the Hermit mode now. For some of you, this is going to be very soon that you're coming out of the Hermit mode. For some of you, it's just a little bit longer. Of course, it's different for everybody. But the wisdom that you've gained, put that into practical use. Apply that to your everyday life, because that's what helps build the harmony, the flow that you are trying to embody here. At the bottom of the deck, we have Tend, maintenance, encouragement, and guidance. What did I say earlier? You have to maintain what you have learned, what you have been working towards, this state of mind, this state of energy, everything. You have to maintain this, or else you risk getting distracted, falling back into old habits and losing all of it. Underneath of that, Rosemary, remembrance, loyalty, and faithfulness. Be faithful to yourself, loyal to yourself. Be faithful and loyal to your goals. Remembrance. I think the word wow, I can speak. The word remembrance sticks out a lot to me here. And I don't really know why. I just heard the person who needs to hear that, like, they'll understand. So that may not be for some of you, but that may not be for all of you, but it may be for some of you. deck, carnelian, energy, leadership, and creativity. Hello, potato. That is my cat. Yeah. The energy with the Page of Wands. Being a leader within yourself here, but the creativity, the Empress, being in that creative state. You have put in so much work. You have all the tools that you need. This is happening. This is coming into reality. And I don't, like, you don't know how close it truly is. Maybe you do. Some of you don't, but be excited. Be happy. Lead with your heart. Lead with grace. Lead with love. And just be grateful of how far you have come and how close you are to getting what you truly desire. So, yeah. I was gonna say, like how I said in the beginning, like heavy energy. This is heavy, but not in a bad way. You know how energy can kind of feel heavy or intense, but it still be good? That's kind of how this feels. And I'm feeling quite drained afterwards from this reading. But, like, it's a good reading. It's a good thing. But anyways, I hope this resonated. If you would like a personal reading, again, link to my website is down below in the description. And I will see you in another video. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it is when you're watching this. And I will see you in another video, hopefully. Blessed be.